There's fun in learning around the bend. You could even do it with your best friend. If there's science stuff that you like to know, come watch Allie and CoCo Science Show.
If you're watching this video, you probably asked how I make my famous banana bread. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make my banana bread. It's from, no crying, it's from my great-grandma's cookbook, but I've modified it a little bit, so let's get started. Start your oven to 350 degrees, and make sure you have some pans. I couldn't find all of my, this is the usual size of bread pan I use. Couldn't find them all, so I'm using a couple of these, a couple of muffin things, so just get some containers. Cool. First, what you're gonna do is melt half a stick of butter, pour that into your bowl, and then you're gonna do, where are my sugars? This is just plain granulated white sugar. You're gonna do half a cup. Half a cup of white sugar and half a cup of brown sugar. And you toss that in, and never, ever, ever, never use an electric mixer, because as my great grandma would say, you're gonna overwork your dough. So I just use a fork, get those clumps out. So just stir up your sugar and butter, so everything's kind of creamed together. Now you're gonna want to take 3 very ripe bananas. I'm talking like this, maybe even blacker. That's the best flavor. My mom takes these, peels them, and freezes them for months. So if you get black bananas and you don't know what to do, peel them, put them in a bag or a box or something, a Tupperware, and then put them in your freezer. So I've got my 3 bananas in this. Whew. And just stir that around. Again, no electric mixers. Sorry, I'm like super stuffed up. Once that's all stirred together, you need to add some egg yolk. You're gonna take 2 eggs and you're gonna collect the whites in a cup because we use them later. So whites go in the cup. You're just gonna do the toss method. And I guess these are farm fresh eggs. There's a little bit of spotting on that one. That's fine. Another egg. Toss it up. And whoop. Hey Atticus. Yolk in the big bowl. Stir that around. Okay. I'm gonna dry my hands a little. Okay, now we need baking soda. We're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons. Now, the recipe I originally used, you do all your dry ingredients first, and then, no, we're not doing that. So 1.5 teaspoons, oops, of the baking soda. Half a teaspoon of salt, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Don't lick that, sorry, Atticus. Half a teaspoon of salt. Or sorry, 1/8 a teaspoon, my bad. Don't make it too salty. And then get some flour, and we're doing 1.5 cups of flour. with a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm using reduced fat, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me what you do with your life. Add that leche in. Find your fork that fell down and stir it up. So you're gonna be like, wow, it looks a little thick. What the heck? That's where the egg yolk, egg whites come in. So toss these bad boys in and stir it up. And you've got your batter. So once everything's combined, you could stop here. But what differs from the recipe is I like to add cinnamon and vanilla. Make sure you're using real vanilla, not just like imitation vanilla. I know it's cheaper at the store, but you need to use real vanilla. I usually just kind of put a few capfuls in. This cap has a little dent in the top. So I'm gonna do 3 capfuls. Get all over you. And then cinnamon. I don't know how much cinnamon I put in, but I just kind of, I like cinnamon, so I put a lot. I put enough cinnamon to where the batter looks a little like burnt, or like it gets darker. So add your cinnamon and vanilla. You can also add nutmeg, but I don't think we have nutmeg. This is our finished batter. So now we gotta put it in containers. So I'm gonna do that off camera, but just know like this size container usually takes about 30 minutes at 350. These maybe 20 to 30. And then a muffin, depending on the size of your muffins, could take anywhere from like 8 minutes to 20 minutes. So you're just gonna have to watch it. So